Let's talk about Haiti and President Ruto. Why is Ruto insisting on taking soldiers or police officers to Haiti? We know the history of Haiti. Haiti is a fallen state now. So what interest do Kenya have in Haiti? We find there's no interest. What do you want from Haiti? There is nothing. The government of Kenya has nothing to do with Haiti because there's no production, no nothing, no business. Look at the history of Haiti. Haiti has a long history with the French. It has a long history with America. Americans are neighbors of Haiti. Why don't they, if there is a crisis in Haiti, why don't America go and settle the place? Why don't they go and settle the crisis that is there? They can't because they are the cause of the crisis. And the people of Haiti have rejected America. They don't want America to go there. But America still insists. The French tried because the French are the colonizers of that place. The French were beaten and they were chased by the Haitians. Now America has failed. So that they want to use Ruto because Ruto is greedy. Ruto likes money and fame. You know, America knows how to pamper people. You know, CNN, BBC, you know, it's big. And Ruto likes fame. So it's being used by these people to do something that they have failed to do. So what is Kenya going to do in Haiti, actually? The Haitians have made a very clear statement. But they don't want somebody called a Kenyan police officer there. Because they have already said that these are criminals. They are coming here and they are going to kill them. So if you don't love yourself, go to Haiti. Because those people are not going to receive you with bullets and bombs. Remember, you are going to fight soldiers. The government was dissolved. So everybody is in the street. We have snipers. We have... that is a war that we cannot fight. Because what interest do we have there? 1,000 soldiers. The court have said null and void. Now Ruto want to force this issue, saying we are going there even if the court... Who are you, Ruto? Are you above the courts? Are you above the law? Are you above the constitution? Those people are not fooled. The judges, we give them the power to be our watchdogs. So now you are telling us the watchdogs have no power. Now you have power, you can see clearly. You are not a soldier, but the soldiers have spoken clearly. They don't want Kenya there, number one. Number two, the courts have said no taking Kenyans there because it is null and void. What do we want there, actually? So Ruto, stop this nonsense and focus on an economy. Why don't you, all this time and this money you want to waste on a useless fight? Why don't you build Kenya? We have schools that need to be built. We have roads. There's no electricity in some places in Kenya. Some people are dying out of hunger in the same country. No water. Why don't you do a pipeline of water in Northeastern so that those people may do agriculture and they may live like other normal people? We have sufficient of food. The food is up, everything is up, everything is messed up, everybody is crying. The judges are crying, even the MPs, the politicians are crying, the people are crying, everybody is crying in every sector. NGOs are closing down, companies are closing down, they're doing retrenching because the taxes are too high. So this fight of Haiti is useless, null and void, should not be supported because it is useless. What are you going to do there? The courts have spoken. Mr. President, obey the courts. Obey the order of the court. The court said no and no. That is the final decision. No is a no. We as Africans, we as Kenyans, we as citizens, we say the court is right, Ruto is wrong. So drop this nonsense and focus on the economy. You took the mandate to be the leader of this country, but you're not acting as a leader. You're a foreigner. You're always jumping. You are in Kenya, you are in Uganda, you are in Tanzania, you are all over. Instead of making Kenya, you are in the US working with Biden. America is going down and you know that. England is going down. Rome is going down. Now you want to associate with people who are going down. The economy is failing. Now they're looking for places to transfer their corruption. Now Kenya has become a safe haven for them. So let's stop this nonsense. Let's focus on building our country, building our people, and stop this useless war. Null and void. Shalom.